my uncle stopped in over here at the field, and I was standing out talking to him, and heard this thing start squeaking a little bit. Walked over the other side of it, and there was a belt idler that wasn't rotating. The belt was just slipping over it, so ended up finding a bearing out. So DJ had to run the apples, and we got it tore down, put back in. And I mean, it wasn't hard to do. It's just annoying. He's unloading the first load of beans. It's another day where we're just filling everything because it's 5 o'clock now, and the elevators, they're going to be closed. It's kind of annoying because we had a pretty decent week, but it seems like we can't get nothing done till after 3 o'clock, and just fighting little things. But on the bright side, the bean prices aren't doing bad, and the yield is pretty decent. Oh, I got a chopper issue. This could be the last view you guys see out of this combine. I was getting ready to tell you there earlier that DJ and I, we looked at a combine the other day, and I think we ended up trading for it today. I got to do a little bit of work to it, and then probably the end of this week or maybe next week we'll be getting it home. I'm not going to say what it is until we get it, but I mean, we verbally got it. We got to go through the credit check and everything, but I don't see why we're not going to be able to. But it was just, it's time to upgrade, so we'll talk more about that when we get it. We're going to keep running this one until the new one's ready. I want to try, I'm still 3/4 tank of fuel. I want to use as much of the fuel we put in it as we can before I got to drive it to the dealership. And then this has got the grain cart tires on it, but we'll have to switch them back over to the grain cart. The tires that belong on this on here. And then we'll go into all that on another video. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up and keep an eye out on the channel for the new combine. It isn't green. As much as I wanted a green one, that's not what it was. We really weren't in a position where we were brand loyal. We got to get heads and everything, and so even if we stuck with New Holland, our current heads wouldn't work on a new one. So we weren't brand specific. We was just looking for a deal, and I think we got one. So we'll show you that when that happens. But had a really nice evening. DJ, he just left the grain cart. It's full. He parked it, and he took the truck back home, and he's going to finish up. There's maybe 5 acres left of wheat to plant, and then wheat will be planted in the big field at the farm. We'll have a couple smaller fields to do, but they'll get that done before dark. And then I'm just about full with the combine. Once this hopper's full, I'm going to park the combine and I'll take my pickup back to the farm. The beans are doing phenomenal this year so far. We don't have a yield monitor yet. The new one will whenever it gets here. But while DJ was going to get that bearing, I went down to my uncle's and rode with him, and watching his yield monitor, I don't know averages, but I seen it spike to 87 in one spot. So we'll take that. Too bad the whole field's not like that, because their beans are actually paying pretty decent right now. Clean our windows real quick. California car duster. It's the Ag Talk approved way to keep combine windows clean. I've found it only works good if you start with them clean, and then as long as they don't get rained on, they'll continue to work pretty good. Trying to do it before the dew gets on it. might finally have us a day where we can get started cutting soybeans early. I don't know, it's not 7 o'clock yet. We had a nice breeze all night, and there's no dew on the ground, so we might not have to wait till noon, 1 o'clock to start. I've got the skid loader on the back of my pickup. We've got a buddy of mine's going to cut up that fertilizer tank we set out, and he's going to scrap it, so I told him I'd drop a skid loader for him to use. But I'm going to run into DeGraff in the restaurant and get some breakfast real quick, and then got a couple quick meetings in the morning, one with the loggers and one about a new combine, and then after that we might be able to just go straight to the field and start running. While we wait a little bit longer to go cut beans, DJ's unloading stuff. I'm going to run to the farm I want to go to next, and I can't check them from the road, so I want to go back in the bottom and see if they're still green, and then we'll see if we can move there after we finish at the farm we're on now. So we're going a little four-wheeler ride this morning. Looks like they brought the log skidder down through this. We're stopping through one of our other farms on the way there, and these still got a lot of leaves on them yet, but these had to be replanted. We tried using seed from 2019. We didn't jerk test it. We had it, we needed to get it out of there, so we went ahead and tried it. Ended up having to replant it. We only got about half a stand, so it'll be a little while yet. These out here are further along though. They're probably a week out or so yet. You look there, it looks like we had a sprayer boom issue the first round. Hopefully this crossing holds up again this year. It got messed up pretty bad. It drops off right there. There's a few leaves, but I'd call the majority of them good to go. I think we'll probably run here. It's actually burning through this pretty quick. What the inside of the fertilizer tank looks like. DJ's leaving with his second load. He got everything empty, so I'm gonna blow the combine off real quick and grease it. I like to blow it off at the end of the day, but I didn't have the leaf blower with me. Try to blow it off at the end of the day, so that way if you get dust on you, you're not itchy all day. road's busy over there today. Well, we're getting ready to start early. Everybody else is running. It's only 10:30 in the morning. We probably could have been running at 10. We weren't ready yet. So we don't have maybe 15 acres left in this farm. We'll get that run off and then we'll move to the next one. The last little bit of this field, hopefully we'll have the cart full. It won't be clear full, but pretty close anyways.
I just seen the question like. Yeah. But where were we? So when you
started listening to this off the Husk podcast, the Millennial Farmer does. It's pretty good so far. Just diving in here to the next farm we got. It's pretty obvious we had the end section on our spray boom didn't kick on. I got a phone call coming in. I went ahead and brought this combine home because it's been pissing me off because there's stems got a little wet on us, and then they've just been wrapping up on that chaff spreader at the back, so we're just bringing it home, parking it, and we'll use the new one when it comes. But now we've got the 275 on the grain cart. The door latch is broke and we can't get in the cab on that, and it's sitting in the field, so we gotta deal with that. DJ, mess with that latch. Retarded, the back window or something doesn't open. Shut that.
Is it just because that thing's loose, or is it something over here?
This damn thing come loose again?
Yeah.
Didn't you put Loctite on it? got that door latch changed, and or not changed but fixed, and it's annoying because that was a new door latch this spring, and it's stupid little stuff like that that hurts Case so bad. It's nothing major ever, it's just little annoyances like that you don't seem to have with John Deere, and that's why I like green stuff. They're just cheaper than when you have problems like that. I got my uncle's is right down the road from here, so I gotta run. I went and got a couple pry bars from him, so I gotta run them back to him, and we'll go back to farm.